Muy buenas amigos, sean bienvenidos nuevamente a otro video más de Red Dead Redemption 2. Les saluda TobbyDread desde Honduras, Centroamérica. Ya saben, espero hayan tenido un grandioso día y que la fuerza de este mundo siempre que la fuerza más grande de este mundo siempre me los esté protegiendo y bendiciendo. Protegiendo y bendiciendo. Un saludo de Honduras, Centroamérica, de parte de TobbyDread. Un saludo muy grande, Martín. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? En Berardi. 21:45 de tu país. O sea que aquí estamos. Sí, seguro lo pasan. Lo van a pasar por Fox. Vean, me he dejado pelón igual que el Ragnar Lothbrok con su barba y toda chidori. Acá son las 5:35. Bueno, ya para 46 creo, ¿no, Martín? Estos días estuve esperando llegaran esos brothers aquí desde los pibes, pero nunca llegaron los pibes.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves. The world don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of fashion. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
But come on! But come on, brother!
Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fit.
Extrañé los pibes estos días, como estaba diciendo, hermano, porque he comprado el Red Dead Redemption porque dices que es muy bueno y todo, pero también parte porque ustedes dijeron, sí, que sube, hermano, que lo queremos ver, no sé qué. Y después vamos a subir videos, ve el Red Dead Redemption para los pibes. Pero los pibes no han aparecido, Hasta hoy aparece el Martín. Seguramente eliminan al River, Veamos cómo le va. Vean, puro Ragnar Lothbrok, lo andamos todo pelón, hermano, véanlo. Vean mi caballo, brother, está todo guapo, mi caballo, todo así bien flama, todo peludito. Vamos, dudes. Okidoki.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard.
Mira, old guard. Hoy es el cumple del Diego. ¿De cuál Diego, bro? ¿Algún amigo tuyo, Diego? ¿O del Diego que... del Diego de Vite? ¿Del Diego del 10? ¿Del mejor 10, viste? Del Diego Sol. Se va a ponerle duro. Haciendo la X de las garras. Qué crack el Diego. Déjame decirte que cuando yo miraba a Diego jugar fútbol, bro, de chico me daban ¿cómo se llama? Unas ganas de jugar al fútbol. Lo miraba regatear y todo. Yo decía, ese tipo tiene magia, hermano. ¿Qué demonios tiene, Seguramente va a usar esa que dejó sin nariz al Voldemort, como dice el Harry Potter. Both of you.
We do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be
Oh,
Tins there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today.
Not today.
We fish and we enjoy the day.
We fish and we
Looks like
enjoy
law
the
up
day.
ahead. Play it cool. Oh.
Aquí va a haber problemas, hermano. Saquen su fierro, que se el retiro todo el mundo. Pinche pecho de se pierde triple mierdas.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in. I see.
Well, look who it is. Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Tampoco la iba a
wants to
escapar.
help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big
What the fuck?
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. And do not shoot them, you hear me?
Ton ton tararan ton ton tararan ton ton tararan ton ton.
You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty. So long, deputies.
¿Y si lo agarro con eso?
Hey,
Holy shit! What the fuck?
that must have hurt. Leave them. Stay with that train. What the hell are you doing? The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Bam bam bararam bam bam bararam bam bam bararam bam bam.
You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother. Now he's throwing bottles.
Cop bastard! I didn't do
Oh shit. Ay. Deja el peluca.
Get off!
¡Ah! Me faltan dos.
Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
You're only making it worse.
Taylor gang. Taylor gang.
Come on, shitbag.
¿Cómo me dijiste, desgraciado?
Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Bastard.
Toma.
Bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Gonna be dead soon.
Go, dude.
You hold it right there.
que le hizo una lanza y lo lanzó cuatapa. Relájate, pinche gente de la dega, porque... cuidado, eso estuvo... Saco de mierda, me dice este brother. Mierda tienes tú, brother. Mierda te voy a sacar ahorita un puñetazo. Toma. Lanza al cuello. ¿Por qué hace esto? ¡Estúpido juego! Oh shit. Stop right there, nigga! Stop right there, motherfucking white! Stop right there, Indian! Stop right there, motherfucking pussy! Holy shit.
We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that. I'll smash your face. Just don't kill him. You sure? Sadly so. Tempting as it might be, do not kill him. Do it. I'm right out here if you need me.
Knockout, bro.
Hello? Is everything all right in there? Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
No se pasaron los chicos esto.
Bring him out here. Deputy. Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him? I sincerely hope so. Old Anders Anderson. So what now? Take him in. Come on. A fine job. Well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Ok, mi caballo tenía que ser, bro.
There you go. You are a natural. Come on, let's get out of here. All right, let's take him in. Follow me. What about the others? Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something. You're the boss. That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point. Well, I wouldn't exactly say that. Are you familiar with the area here? No, not really. On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family. Looks bone dry. Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town. Which town? Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites. Like I said, just got down here. Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember. Sounds like quite the place you got here. We're gonna bear left here. to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Carry him over, then.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now.
Come on now.
On the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of
Uf,
town.
pinche
behind the
pelón, cómo
church.
se ve,
It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where'd you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great.
Vamos a pescar con la
Why don't
crew.
you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
You know Tina's sister, Jamie? She spit at a John and he choked her to death right there. Sweet bitch took it up on her own.
That's something, sure is.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Alright, gentlemen, follow me.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if
It's a
you're
good
as good
spot.
at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Judge, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Easy.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. Whoa! All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck? Good fish.
That'll do too. Keep going. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
This is the perfect time. Catch the best fish at dawn and dusk. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch them. A sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. That feels like a bite. Ha! Got ya! Shit, got away. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
You got something biting, Arthur. They're nibbling. There he is.
You got a bite. Now reel him in, Arthur.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. Remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Fish on the line, Arthur. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that..." was nice of you. He replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Whee!
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Kaka went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
Yeah, it's the spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him. Not to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Good job, Arthur.
Oh, Arthur's pleased with that one. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way. and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Arthur's got a bite.
You hooked him?
Not bad, Arthur. Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the tater is done. I couldn't wait till the tater was done. I couldn't wait till the tater was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters down burn and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we have too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried. What do you want? Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Was up there at North Elizabeth. Faded on this pocket watch Dutch hat. Big fancy thing it was. He's a greedy bugger. I'm hungry too. I hadn't eaten in 3 days.
Yep.
You think all this Lemoyne air is free for you?
Jesús quería problemas, ¿no? ¿Cómo es que dan recompensa por mí acá si no he hecho nada?
You boys don't run much, huh? Go drink some moonshine, you damn louts!
Holy shit.
Hold up, easy, boy.
Sneaking about here.
How are we not here? Oh, forget it. He's gone.
We're gonna catch all kinds of hell from the sheriff over this.
What happened?
What was that? Who the hell are you, boy?
I was just passing through. Don't mean to intrude on your politics.
Damn jackass.
One more thing, fellas. Just a thought. Maybe next time, take your head out of your ass and you might see the damn Braithwaite before he hops over.
What the hell?
Oh shit.
He's with the Braithwaite.
Se enojaron los dudes.
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep. Gallagher Hall. And that's as close as you're...
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Emmett, please. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help.
Obliged.
Might be our dumbest deputy yet.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Vean ese buque,
Excuse
vean,
me,
vean, vean, vean.
Brand?
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
I guess.
Get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is,
Yank.
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
Thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. It's impossible.
Love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff,
mírelo.
grandson of old
Hola,
Murdo
Ragnar
Gray.
Lothbrok, Stinky.
We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity. I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case,
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please. Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are.
¿Dónde está eso? Un caballito.
So long, and good luck.
Vente, tiro blanco. Let's go. Bye, fellas.
yeah.
Qué buena música. Lo pides segundo me ver. Oh, puro Uncharted y Tomb Raider. Holy shit. Vamos, Ragnar. Holy shit. Holy shit, se está viendo por acá. What the fuck, pensé que estaba en la casa. Y me come un cocodrilo. Hello, madam.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Penelope.
Yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Bo, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different, but if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful, like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Voy a ir en bote. Espérate, Ragnar. Holy shit, Dread, ¿qué haces? Caballo, man. Where is my caballo? ¿Dónde está mi caballo, perro? Caballo, cabita, ya viene, ¿eh? Qué obediente este cabrón.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Voy. Ahí está mi caballito. Estaba abriendo el portón de mi casa. ¿Dónde estás, Dodge? Le tengo que ir a dar la... Mirar la carta esta mongolía. Ay. Saludos, Andre Gamer. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Ya me voy. Tranquilo. Ay. Yep.
Idiot. Bastard.
Faster. Pobre caballo, está cansado.
Great family business. Coming through.
You're good.
Out of the way!
Casi me caigo. Shit. Ay.
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Qué sudado, bro.
It'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine.
Fine.
No more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Mount up, all right. And follow me to Rhodes. Come on! Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm.
Manda pelon.
If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob? They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign! We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we fetch the water.
Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Banker Road, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick, and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun. Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a
Esto va a terminar en tiros, ¿eh?
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank. Those are the steps, Mr. Morgan. Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen. Ladies, get down!
Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What are you doing? Hell is going on? Well, here! Oh my God! Shit! And cause all this trouble. You don't even know what to get. Go home! It's
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
Is philosophy dependent on biology?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was.
Bo, weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
Oh, what? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. And I don't know. This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
Time to go, boy. I ain't moving.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
Well, how are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Yeah! Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies!
Oh.
I swear they got it in.
Come on, mister.
You could try washing once in a while.
Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the
Ese dude que estaba detrás estaba moradísimo, lo vieron. Parecía Bubalú mora.
For the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. They're right again here. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers.
Qué bonito ese árbol.
I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Shit, qué montón de neblina, what the fuck.
So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Qué nice la misión, dude.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will I handle this?
Well, the way I see...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. See one by the bridge over there?
Papu.
Okay, make it quick. I think I saw another one guarding the still. I'll get this feller trussed up.
Hola, ¿qué hace? Shit, dude.
Good work, gentlemen. Add them to the pile, Arthur.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, you think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Sin encenderla, decía.
We got men over here! Give me a hand with these bastards!
Sorry, boys. Whip.
Toma, dude. Toma, toma, toma. Tomate. Desgraciado.
I don't see any more. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Come on, Arthur. I'd rather not be here when our friends notice the shine's gone.
Estuvo intenso eso.
All right. I'll see you over there.
Bueno, vamos.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young
What do you
Dutch?
mean?
I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what?
Qué buenos paisajes
Why
tienen.
don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go!
Tramposo ese.
I don't know who's more past it.
Voy a meter turbo, pinche Dodge.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Chef, ¿qué hiciste, Dre? Te pasó.
Unless you catch a second wind, this won't be much of a race.
I'm just taking my moment, Dutch.
¡Ih! ¡Pinche Dodge! Tiene un trampa el desgraciado. ¿Cómo le hago trampa?
It's all right. Sorry, Arthur. This ain't looking.
¡Ah, sí! ¡Pinche adrenalina por el caballo!
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Bueno, mis queridos amigos, hasta acá va a llegar este directo. Ya saben, por favor, si les gustó el video, apoyarlo con sus likes y sus comentarios sobre cómo mejorar. Y ya saben que la fuerza más grande de este mundo me los bendiga y me los esté protegiendo siempre. Y también no olviden suscribirse a aquellos que no lo están y activar la campanita para que YouTube les notifique sobre mis cosas, o sea, sobre cuando subo directos o videos. Así que ya saben, se me cuidan, hasta pronto. Espero hayan tenido un grandioso día y estén muy bien. Se me cuidan.